Okay, here we are inside, right at the main entrance of the impressive Ravendorf SERVOMAT facility, where they have meticulously installed all of their advanced and comprehensive water systems. So, in this particular case, the various systems you can clearly see are entirely freestanding units, and then there are also the innovative taps, specifically the Spark tap models, along with all the various types of faucets and convenient tabletop dispensing points that are available. And then we'll take a look at the entire display. Okay, as you can see, they have all their models with all their cabinets neatly organized. Now here, what do? As you can see, there are some chairs. These chairs are set up to host an audience of people who are interested in understanding how these systems work, because these are companies that will then implement them in their own portfolios, in their product catalogs, in order to rent them out to end customers or sell them. But notice how you have all the chairs here. Over there will be a video demonstration covering all the product details, and they will learn about the technical advantages, the patents, the technologies, and why to choose these water dispensers over others. But as you can see, everything is very focused. Here, the level of attention is extremely high, and that's exactly what they're aiming for, to keep the customer's attention. Now, this is the water display. You can also take some inspiration from this, since you too are in the water treatment business and either sell to end customers or to other groups of companies. Now let's go take a look bit by bit around the company, at other areas where you can get more ideas, where different types of products are marketed, but which can still be useful to you. Let's go. Okay, so we've seen the water section. Now let's head inside this impressive establishment. Here you can clearly see how meticulously they've displayed everything related to the world of coffee and some complementary vending products, but above all, the exquisite coffee itself. This is without a doubt one of their primary and most significant business ventures, right? As I previously mentioned in the other video, they are highly specialized in the intricate process of building and perfecting this particular type of advanced coffee machine. Now we're heading into the true heart of this special event. This is the hallway that leads to something, let's say, really strategic from which you can draw inspiration. Here you can see all those concepts applied that I explained to you in the previous video, like being able to set themselves apart from the competition, so being able to keep potential customers within their own walls instead of, let's say, taking part in those trade shows where there are lots of different brands. So now, this is the entrance hallway. Look at the attention to detail. You can already sense here that this is a very sought after event. And now we're going in here, which at first glance looks like an ordinary warehouse, but that's not the case because you'll discover a lot of things. Keep following me. Okay, here we are inside their warehouse, which as you can see is actually set up to be a real trade show. So it's a real internal trade show. Notice that everything you see at classic trade shows is here, but done privately. So look at the booth. There are several brands exhibiting. Each booth has its own space, each booth has its own products, and you can see that each booth has its own potential interested clients. So this is where conversations happen, leads are exchanged, contacts and names are shared, and so on. You can see that, really, you can walk around and nothing is missing because you have everything related to food here, so you can eat, you can drink, you can basically do everything you would do on a normal day. All needs are met, with the difference being that they have the full attention of potential clients. So look here at how many brands there are. Among other things, there are some extremely famous names. So you understand that a brand like Red Bull, which you see here, definitely wouldn't show up for an event that isn't of a certain importance, right? So having Red Bull in their company is something extremely important for them. And here they have an entire room where, little by little, they hold the various presentations. There are scheduled times, so each time slot has a presentation, and they continue like this for both days. Now, the crucial question I genuinely have for you is this: how exactly could you thoughtfully apply all of this valuable information and these insightful strategies to your very own specific space, or perhaps to your existing water dispenser business, whether you primarily rent these essential units to individual end customers or diligently work with various other distributors in the broader market? Because you see here they actually did it in a very large, highly organized warehouse, but if you have a showroom, you can replicate something similar. If you have a store, you can replicate something similar. And even if you target end customers, you can do the same. Nothing is stopping you from doing it. And as you can see, the most important currency they have here is the attention of their potential customers. I'll never get tired of saying it because today, that's what really matters. Now just imagine all these potential customers who come here to visit this event, how much they'll talk about it, just like I mentioned in the other video. They'll get home and tell everyone, I went to the ADACE event, there was this, there was that brand, there was another one, I did this, I ate that, and so this generates word of mouth, right? Which is the most powerful kind of advertising you can take advantage of. Here we are in the outdoor area. As you can see, the entire perimeter of the company has been set up with food trucks, so trucks that cook various specialties on the spot. And this ties back to what I was saying earlier. See how they've created an ecosystem where it's not just about the products. It's not just a simple fair, but really an ecosystem where you can spend a whole day, present your products, meet new potential clients, establish connections, and so on. So, as you can see, it's something extremely well organized, extremely high level, but you can do it too. That's the important thing. And think about the world of water dispensers, which is a world where everyone runs these online ads saying, free dispenser for €1, I'll give you this, I'll give you that. But imagine if instead you set up an idea like this. How would you stand out? Just think about the potential it could have, okay? And now I also want to bring another point to your attention. As you saw, they held a fair inside their company. What's another strong point? Another strength of this strategy is that it demonstrates transparency. So potential clients who come to visit here have access to the entire company, and that's a huge sign of transparency. It means they have nothing to hide. They play with their cards on the table. And so this means that having a partner like this, well, it means having something extremely valuable nowadays, because it means that working with this company here, collaborating with this company here, everything is transparent, okay? And transparency today is fundamental. As you know yourself in business, especially in the water dispenser industry, being transparent, showing that you have a real company, that you have a solid structure, these are all points you can use to your advantage. So even end customers who are interested in water dispensers are often skeptical. They don't understand, they're confused by these promotions, these advertisements, and so on. Show them your company, let them see your structure transparently, your team, how you're organized, where your location is. Introduce your technicians. After all, your technicians are the ones who will go into the homes of end users. Think about how much trust they need to inspire. So use all these techniques in your communication. I brought you here with me today. I took you on this tour, shared this experience with you, shared my thoughts, and gave you some marketing advice precisely to help you understand that the world of water dispensers, the world of water treatment, is a world destined to grow, because it's a market that will keep growing in the coming years. But this doesn't mean you shouldn't do everything necessary to stand out from your competitors, to keep the attention of your potential customers focused on your brand. I hope that this video, as well as the previous one, have been useful to you. If you happen to miss the previous video, which is part 1, you can find it here on the YouTube channel. Go check it out. This video, on the other hand, is coming to an end, and I invite you to subscribe to the Onnwater YouTube channel so you can see more behind-the-scenes content like this, and join me on other adventures, because I go on these kinds of adventures every year, all year round. And above all, I invite you to click on the bell button to receive notifications when important and exclusive videos like this one are released, so you won't miss them, and little by little, you can pick up more and more tips to apply to your business and achieve new results, making you feel proud to work in the water treatment sector, which is a wonderful field. See you in the next video.